Greetings and welcome back to my COLA projection series. July CPI number was released this morning. Let's go see what it did to my projections. As a quick reminder, the December cost of living adjustment for Social Security military pensions is based on the CPI. It's calculated by comparing the third quarter of this year to the third quarter average from last year. So it uses the CPI numbers for July, August, and September. So once we have those three values, we can calculate the final COLA and determine what the adjustment will actually be come December. Here's the report from this morning, August 10th. The CPI for July is 292.219. That's a 9.1% increase over last July and is actually a 0.1% decrease from the previous month. The June number was 292.542. Now that we have the number, I'll plug it into my spreadsheet. Again, you can see the decrease from June. Notice the rolling 3-month increase is up to 9.4%. So we have 9.4% here. But I think we're starting a downtrend. This sheet looks at what would happen if we see a similar deflation to what we had in 2008, where the index dropped by about 1 point per month. Gas prices are continuing to decline, and with interest rates rising, this is now quite likely in my opinion. If we get a decrease over the next 2 months, the COLA may be about 8.5%. Here we look at the possibility of CPI remaining the same for August and September. In this case, the COLA would be 8.9%. If we see CPI increase by about the average since 1985, then COLA would be about 9%. And finally, if we see an increase like we have averaged from January of 2021 to May of 2022, then the COLA projection comes to 9.6%. Here we look at all of our projections so far. Notice the range of these projections is decreasing. As we get closer to the September CPI, the variables used in my projections decrease. The projection for a decrease in the index is increased from 8.2% to 8.5%, while the projection for a continued high inflation has decreased from 10.4% to 9.6%. This is because we know the July CPI number now. Also note the projection average has decreased from 9.2% to 9.0%. Here is the August update in chart form. The range from minimum to maximum is now only 1.1%, so from 8.5% at the low end to 9.6% on the high end. Then I also update the payment increase chart, and this shows the monthly impact to benefits of a 9% increase. So again, if your payment was $1,000 a month, you should see an increase of about $90 per month if we get a 9% increase. Finally, I decided to add a chart that shows the convergence of my projections. In October, we will have the final number, so these lines will converge. If trends continue, we'll probably end up between 8 and 9%, but things will be much clearer next month when we get August's CPI on September 13th. Hopefully you come back for next month's update when the variables decrease and the charts become even more boring. Remember to comment below, leave a like or a dislike, consider subscribing, and if you're going to retire, retire to something.